Hello fellow knife enthusiasts and Jess from Finland, just here walking in the forest with the dog, and I got to me thinking I wanted to do a video of a matter that we actually discussed with few friends the other day, and it's very silly actually, maybe a little provocative title, so it's it's silly because it's even difficult to compare fixed blades with each other, so yeah. But it was interesting conversation that we had, and it got to me thinking like my background and my use in general of knives. So I brought 4 knives with me here, and just kind of going through my like ideas and my use of fixed blades and the folding knife. So here I have I took this one, the Bark River Little Creek, and then the Marttiini, this Marttiini knife. And let me start with the Marttiini actually. So this is one of my oldest knives of all. So I bought this in Lapland in 1996 on a hunting trip, or my father bought it to me, and it's like, this is my original EDC. So this is the type of knife that I used to just have with me in my belt every day almost during the summers. We have a family summer house in the archipelago of Finland, of Baltic Sea of Finland, and the summers were just like whole summer fishing, doing all sorts of countryside tasks. How should I say it? But like just preparing fires, or preparing sauna, or preparing also Vasta or Vihta. It's a kind of a bush that we prepare for sauna in Finland. I can put the link on the description. So it's mainly from birch tree, and we used to do those, and traps, and of course fishing played a big role. Some hunting. So it's just the whole summer was just on the countryside. And with these types of knife, this is just one example, and this is for me kind of special knife. And let me see, it's in focus actually. Let's just put it. Sorry. Yeah, so it's high carbon steel, and has seen so much use, my god. So fishing, hiking, lots of hikes have I done with this one. Just carving, all sorts of tasks. So, and held very nice. So I'm not using this anymore, but it's still completely okay. I don't know what the carbon steel is, but in those days Marttiini carbon steels were really good, and no issues whatsoever. So birch handle and everything. So yeah, but this was my EDC. So it just was much easier for me to have it on the belt. So it was the whole day on my belt, and there was just no use for folding knife. So then we go to the folding knives, and folding knives for me were almost always like a backup knives. So I didn't, when I was a youngster, I didn't need to have a folding knife with me in the city. So I'm actually born in Helsinki, but we spent most of the summers always, well actually all the summers, on the countryside, either in the archipelago in the sea, or when we have this our family house. My family roots go in this island, or then we had another house in the middle of Finland, so beside a really big wilderness areas between two national parks, and the whole summers were just and autumns and springs. So fishing, yeah, I already went through those, but it's just these types of knives were always there. So I have nothing against folding knives. On the contrary, I do find them kind of cool, and I appreciate the craftsmanship and everything. So I actually, where is the? This is one of the last ones I bought. This is the Brisa Burke in CPM S30V, and this is actually quite nice. So it's almost like a Puukko carving knife type, and very good on feather sticks. So actually couldn't be happier with this one. But nevertheless, this just isn't kind of a. Let me check if I can. So I'm very happy with this one. So it has been with me now for like family trips, or if I have been in the city in Helsinki, for example, this has been with me, and it's really lightweight, so I don't feel it in the pocket. So I like this knife a lot. But this definitely shows that I'm not. If I come back to home. In the countryside where I live, this goes immediately to the drawer, so I don't use this at all. So this is almost only for like backup knife, or then. So I could maybe consider this for a hiking trip backup knife, maybe. But mainly it's just to use in family trips or just in the cities. In the city, but I did want this kind of a more robust folding knife. So with this you really can do. This is really good on feather sticks actually. So it's pretty awesome this knife really. But it's just yeah, I do prefer a lot more fixed blades. And I also for fishing I've owned folding knives. I've used them. I have many Opinels. I've used them a lot. So my first knife was Swiss Army knife, etc. And buck knife. I used to have a folding buck knife in my fly fishing vest actually, and it was just a backup knife there. So I didn't even notice that. I forgot that it was there, and then when I had a moment that I didn't have my main knife with me, I just used that. So that has been with me in countless trips, and I still have the knife, so that I like that a lot actually. But they're still backup knives because I don't prefer to open a fish with a folding knives really. So that's basically it. So it's just I appreciate a lot the craftsmanship. How they also look, yeah, they're kind of cool, and they do get some use with me. But the point is that I go very, very seldom to cities and in the places where I actually need one, and actually very often I also have my Leatherman with, so that also replaces kind of my use of folding knives. Oh, and then yeah, this was, like I said, this Marttiini is like the original EDC or this type of Puukko knives, because this is also very light weight. You don't also notice this on the belt, and it's very practical. So, but then this is kind of interesting. This is the Bark River Little Creek, and this knife, when I first saw this, I bought this from a collector. I immediately thought, okay, I want to have it. And this was in very, very good price. So it was just too cute. And this is actually funny. This brought back memories from my childhood, because in Finland in the 90s, I think they still make them, but in all over Finland there was this kind of children's knives, and especially I think they were made more in Lapland, and they were kind of a Lapland children knives, and the sheets were kind of cool with the reindeer fur, and they were exactly this size, and even kind of the the form and everything. So they were kind of just playing knives or children's knife. I still have one actually somewhere. Yeah, but this definitely isn't a toy, that's for sure. Immediately when I got the knife, I thought, okay, this is damn cute, but also quite capable because it's an A2 tool steel. I actually, this knife is comes from 2005 already, or 2004, and this collector didn't even use this knife at all. So this was like almost like a time capsule from the 2005 to this point of life. And I chatted with Mike Stewart of Park River just briefly, and he confirmed that this is A2 tool steel. It doesn't show it anywhere, but it's A2. Yeah, but very slicey, very capable. I have also done some feathers with this, so this definitely is kind of a backup knife for sure. And this has also replaced many trips of folding knives then again, because I just put it in this sheath, which is actually kind of good because this is very secure, the knife here. This simple sheath and very secure, and very often I just put this on my front pocket, and it's fantastic paring knife. So one of the best knives that I have for peeling an apple or orange or something like that. So very nice actually. You can use it in kitchen. So, and I do have to admit, I prefer this as an EDC much more to folding knife. So that's why this has been with me also. And then lastly, this is the last folding knife I got as a present. This is the Ruike. This is a P155B, and it's kind of a Persian blade shape, upswept, quite nice. G10 handles. I'm not sure. I've carried this a bit, but it's somewhat big, so haven't seen that much use. But I thought actually that this could be quite nice backup fishing knife actually. So this is blade shape, and it's in Sandvik 14 C28 N steel, which is I'm very familiar with that steel. So yeah, but I'm not. It's a bit. This finger choil bothers me. It's not too big, and it should be bigger or then smaller. So it's just in between. It's uncomfortable for the finger to place the finger there. So I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's kind of cool looking a bit. Also has this self-defense mode also. But yeah. Anyway, it's just this was just my take on this matter, and I appreciate folding knives. They have their beauty and craftsmanship. Especially this I like very much. This is one of the most beautiful folders that I actually have. So very elegant, the form and everything. So, but it's I just use much more folding knives. So yeah. But still, I continue probably buying these and like I said, use these. So I'm just planning a trip with the family. So this will come with me because it's so nice. It's so lightweight, and if need be, you can prepare a fire with this. It's really good, actually, much better with the feather sticks than many other knives that I have, like fixed blades. But yeah, there you have it. I'm much more of a fixed blade guy. So, and this, like I said, this Marttiini is the original EDC knife for me. But yeah, hey, thanks for watching. See you later.